So today we are going to look at Microsoft Excel, and it is Microsoft Excel is something which is very good, especially for us who are doing IT, because many people will be coming to you to ask you. So it is good we learn it. So unlike Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel is structured such a way that, as you see, it has tables, unlike Microsoft Word. But if you don't want this table format, you can just click on the View tab. Under the View tab, then you click Grid Lines, so the lines will disappear. But does it mean that you are not working in Excel? You are still working in Excel, but the lines, just the grid lines, have disappeared. To return them, you click back on Grid Lines and they return. Again, in Excel, it's hard to know where a page is ending. But if you want to know where a page is ending, still under View, you go to Page Break. So after clicking Page Break, then you click Normal. Then these dotted lines, can you see those dotted lines? Enlarge the screen.
Yes.
So after J, you can see dotted lines. So that means on your right, the page ends there. And when you go down, again you find dotted lines and you see where it ends down. So Microsoft Excel was basically developed by Microsoft to assist accountants, because accountants could not do very well their work in Microsoft Word. So there was a need to develop an application which can help them to do mathematical calculations. So that's why we have these tables, such that each cell can take a figure of its own. When you look at Microsoft Excel, it is made of tables, and these tables are made of columns and rows. Now, each column has a name. Each column has a name, and they are named according to alphabetical numbers. A column runs from top to bottom. Then we have also rows. Each row has also a number, is numbered. Rows move from left to right. And where a column, say for example, column D, where a column meets a row, so we have column D and we have row. So where the two meet, you get what we call a cell. So where the two meet, we get what we call a cell. And this cell is referred to, is given a name using the column letter and the row number. So here the name of this cell is D6. So we begin with the column letter, which is D. Then we come to the row number, which is 6. If something is not clear, you put in the chat room, I will see it. Okay. So we have columns, we have rows, and we have a cell. So these three practically form the basis of Microsoft Excel. And whatever we shall be doing in Excel is going to be rotating about a column, a row, and a cell. So those are very, very important things that you must master. A column, a row, and a cell. Any question? We proceed. Okay. So Excel is like Microsoft Word. If you want to save a file, you come to File and you choose Save As, the same as Microsoft Word. Or you can use Control S. It is still the same thing. The same process we saved in Microsoft Word. It also has a ribbon, the same ribbon like in Microsoft Word, but the ribbon of Microsoft Excel has some features which are not in Microsoft Word. It has features which are mathematical. But below the ribbon, we have a formula bar. But this formula bar is divided into three parts. We have the name box, then we have this control box, then we have also the formula bar itself. Now the name box, that shows you the position of the cursor. In Microsoft Word, we have a blinking cursor, but in Excel, we don't have a blinking cursor. In Excel, when you select a rectangle or a cell, so that means that is where the cursor is. And you are going to see the position of the cursor using the name box. So when you click on a cell, the name box will show you where you are. So right now we are in cell H9. So anytime you click another cell, Excel will tell you now that is J9. So that is the name box. Then we have this control box, whereby we have the cancel, we have the confirm, and we have the function key. So in Excel, when you type something like this, if I type 500, so Excel has not yet recognized it until when I click the confirm button, or I press the enter key on the keyboard. So when I press that, then that's when Excel has recognized it. Or I can use enter on the keyboard, or you can also just use the arrow keys and move to another cell, or you can click inside another cell. But you can also type and then you cancel. If I cancel, it means Excel will not confirm it. Then we have the function key. We shall see this when we get to functions. But the formula bar, as you type something in Excel, you see that whatever you type comes under the formula bar. So we shall see ahead that as you create a formula, for example, if I want to add these two numbers, 500, I want to add it with this. So as you see, the formula comes up there, but here I'll have the answer. So here I have the answer, but the formula comes up there. So that's why you call this the formula bar, because the formula always comes up there. Okay. Now Excel is referred to, a file for Excel is referred to as a book. Is referred to as a book. So when you look up here, you see the word book. It is referred to as a book. But the moment you change its name, remember in Microsoft Word we refer it to as a document. But here in Excel, we refer to it as a book. So if I give it a name, I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to give it a name called lesson. So you can see the name has changed. Instead of book, now it is lesson. And Excel files have an extension which is .xlsx. So that means that is an Excel file. But this book has within what we call sheets. It has sheets in it. So when you open Excel, it comes with one sheet, but you can add as many sheets as you like by pressing this plus sign to click and you get a new sheet. So you can get new sheets. Let me create about 5 of them. But these sheets, you can click on any sheet you need at any time and you get there. So Excel calls them sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. But you have a choice to change their names and you call them what you want. You have a choice to change the name. Like this one, which is sheet 1, you can change the name by right-clicking. You right-click on it and you choose rename. So I'm going to change this to January. Then sheet 2, rename. I'm going to change it to February. Then sheet 3, March. Then April. And May. Now, these sheets, all of them have the gray color. You can refer to them as tabs. We want to change the tab color. We want to change the tab color to look differently. So I right-click and I come to tab color. So under tab color, I choose a color I want. So each tab now has a different color. This one, it is good, especially when you are giving the work to someone who may not know the knowledge of sheets. So it is easier to tell the person, you click on the red tab. It will be easier for the person to understand that. Or you click on the yellow tab, or click on the black tab. Okay? It will be easier for the person than telling a person January, March tab, so it will be difficult. But when you tell the color, it's easier for the person to tell. You may also want to reorganize your sheets. You may want to reorganize your sheets. Say, for example, I want a sheet of May to come first and January to come last. So what I do, I click and I hold. You click and you hold, then you drag and you drop it at the beginning. So January, I want it last. You click and you hold, you drag and you drop it at the end. So that is how you can arrange them. I hope people are doing practice that side. You're not just watching a movie. Or I'm too fast. Are people still with me?
Yes, sir. We're here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is everything okay?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So we are still working with the sheets. We can also hide these sheets and remain with only one sheet. Say I want to remain with only January. If I want to remain with only January, I right click and I go to hide. So I'll hide every sheet which I want to hide. I have remained with only January. Okay. But doesn't mean that I've deleted the other sheets. They are still available. So if I need them, then I have to right click and I go to unhide. So I'll pick a sheet which I want to unhide, then I'll click OK. Right click, then you choose unhide. Select what you want to unhide, then you click OK. That is hiding sheets and unhiding them. Now you can also delete these sheets, but you have to be careful when you are deleting, because what you delete will not come back. The moment you delete it, it will not come back. So there you have to be very careful before you delete. Normally I tell people, before you delete, first make sure you have a backup copy, such that in case you realize that you deleted what you wanted, then you can go back to your backup copy and you get it. But to delete the sheet, you just right click it and then you choose delete. So it will disappear. The moment you choose delete, that sheet will disappear. But it doesn't go to the recycle bin. It has gone forever, and that data you have lost it. Hope that one is also clear. But sometimes we need also to protect our sheets. We need to protect our sheets for people not to change our data. So in order to protect a sheet, you right click it, then you go to protect sheet. So here you put a password. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You put a password. So after putting a password, then you select what you want to protect. So select locked cells, select unlocked cells, format cells. Okay. So you choose, then after you say okay, you enter password, then okay. So after protecting your sheet, you see now I cannot type anything in it because the sheet is protected. So if I want to unprotect it, if I want to type anything, it means I have to go back and unprotect it. So you unprotect it. So then there you are able. So practically there you are protected your sheet. No one can type anything in it. Okay. So now let us start using typing inside our sheets. Let me go to a sheet of May. If you have a laptop that side or a computer, you can go to cell D3. Cell D3. So we are going to type today is Sunday. But when you look here, this word today is Sunday goes to cell E3. Still in cell E3, I'm going to type computer applications. Again, this one also overlaps to another cell, but that's not a problem. Then I'm going to type lesson. Now, when you look at our first two, they are hidden. So we have two options of regaining them back. You have two options of regaining them back. The first option is to select it, and then we use the auto fit to contents. So after selecting it, you come to the Home tab. And under the Home tab, you come to the Sales group. Under Sales group, we have Format. So under Format, you click Auto Fit Column Width. Another way is use Text Wrap. So you select, then you come to Alignment group. Under Alignment, you choose Wrap Text. So either way, the choice is yours what to use. You either enlarge it horizontally or you enlarge it vertically. If you want vertically, you use wrap text. If you want horizontally, you use auto fit to column width. So depending on what you want. Then under alignment, we also have these tools. Now, if I have a number like that, so as you see, it is at the bottom, but I can put it in the center. I can put it center. So these options help you to put it wherever you want. So you can move it wherever you want. Okay, so far so good. So we have seen these two tools. We have seen the auto fit to column width. We have seen also the text wrap. Then let us see another tool which is called mail merge. So I'm going to type Nkumba University Main 2025. Let me enlarge the screen so that you see it very well. So I'm going to use a tool which is called merge cells. Now these are 3 cells. This one is taking 3 cells. I want to turn these cells into one cell. So you'll highlight them, the 3 cells. After highlighting them, then you click on merge cells. So it turns into one cell. You can also use Microsoft Word features under the Home tab. All of these are the same like we saw, like for example, the cut. Now in Excel, when you say cut, a running mark comes around your work. Then you go where you want to paste it. Then Ctrl V, you paste. You can also copy and paste it wherever you want it. So, but after copying, this running mark remains on it. So there, you press cancel to disappear. You can also put a background color and you can change the font color to the color you want. You can also change the size. Font, you can change the font. You can also change the size. Okay. So all these are Microsoft Word features. Now, again in Excel, when you look at these squares, they appear as if they are there. But when you go to print your work, the squares will not come. When you go to print your work, the squares are not going to come. So for you to put those squares clearly so that they are printable, you have to select the area which you want to print. Then you come to borders and you select all borders. So there you have printable. If you go to print, they'll be visible now. Those ones which I have not put, you see they are not there. Okay. We'll look at something else. Let me use the February sheet. Okay, I'm going to go to cell A1 and I type their name. And cell that is biology, chemistry, and math. Okay, so I want to orient these cells, all the text in the cells. You can orient them by selecting that text. Then you come to this tool, which is called orientation. So we have various orientation types there. But if you don't want that, you can come to format, cell, alignment, and then there you can choose any angle you want. You can type it in any angle you want. So I want them at 60 degrees. So I type 60. Then I click OK. So it will appear at 60 degrees. So far so good. I think it's still okay.
They are.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Now want to deal with numbers. Want to deal with numbers. Say I have 600. Now you see the moment Excel recognizes that it is a number, it automatically takes it to the left. Sorry, to the right. But if I type a text, the text will remain on the left. But if it is a number, it automatically goes to the right. But this number, remember we said Excel was basically made for accounting. Okay? So this number, you can convert it into decimal points. You can convert it to decimal points. You can also remove the decimal points and make it a whole number. So for example, if I have 67.8999, okay, and that is a number, I can choose to round off that number. You can choose to round it off by reducing the decimal places. You can also put a percentage, but you can also turn it into a currency. Say, if this is 600 shillings, $600, 600 euros. So the moment I write UGX 600, see, Excel is going to recognize it as a text. It's not going to recognize it as a figure. And when it comes to calculation, you will not be able to calculate that because Excel is recognizing it as a text. So for Excel to recognize it as a figure, so you have to convert it using currency converter. You convert it using currency converter. You come here where there's number. Then you click more, number functions. Then you come to currency. Now under currency, that's where you choose the symbol. So you look for the symbol you like. They're in alphabetical order. So you look for any currency symbol you like. Let's choose UGX. How many decimal points do you want? 0. If I want it to 2 decimal points, then I'm going to click OK. So there, as you see now, the difference between the two. This one, Excel puts it on the left, meaning it is a text. And the other one, Excel puts it on the right, meaning it is a number. So you can change the currency the way you want. You go that, you can choose currency from here and straight away go to currency. If I have that, you can choose currency straight away. When you click currency straight away, it will take the default currency. But if you don't want the default currency, then there you have to go to format number, then currency, then you choose the currency which you want. If you don't need the default currency, that is in case you want to change. So the currency you choose is what it will take. Okay. Any questions so far? Everything is clear.
Yes.
Okay. So you are going to start practice Microsoft Excel, but in it you are going to use these tabs like the clipboard tab, the font tab. All those are Microsoft Word features. But also in Excel, you can insert drawings. You can insert drawings. So you can come to illustrations, then that's where you have shapes. Remember in Microsoft Word, we had insert shapes. But also in Excel, you can do the same thing. You can insert these shapes in Excel as well at any time you want. Okay. Now let me draw the shape which I gave you in the other assignment. But I'm going to draw it in Excel, but it's still the same as in Microsoft Word. Okay. So if you come to insert, under illustrations, you come to SmartArt. For Microsoft Word, it is very direct. Microsoft Word, it will be insert, then SmartArt. So you look for the SmartArt design which you want. Now, like that one which I gave you in the exercise is that one. Then you click OK. So you can type in the text. Put the text. So after you can change its colors. You can change the colors to what you want. Did anyone succeed to draw this?
Yes.
You succeeded to draw it?
Yes.
So you can also draw shapes. Okay? You can also draw shapes. So unless there is a question, I'm going to end here for Excel so that I give you time to practice. If the lab is open, if you're at campus and the lab is open, you can practice the features which we have done. If you are still not at campus, you are home, you can practice. So next time, when we come, I'm going to deal with formulas. Next time we shall start formulas. Unless there's any burning question.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
This is where you. I'm fine. I'm called Charles. Then I request to see how you will attach the degrees, because you have seen percentage, you have seen. But how do you attach the degrees if you are given any number?
The degrees in Word, eh?
Yes, sir.
There you use the Superscript. Do you know a tool called the Superscript?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me go to Word and I'll show you. Okay. Let me increase the screen so that you can see very well. So if I want to write 45 degrees, so what I will do, I will first type 450. Okay. So you first type 450. Then after, you select this last zero. Then you come under the Home tab in the Fonts group. Then you choose this button here. That is the Superscript. So you have the degrees. To remove it, you click on the same button. Charles, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm following, sir.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, any other question?
The formulas isn't it there?
Sorry?
If you go in formulas in Word, in the insert, can't we find the percentage there or degrees?
You are saying if we go to insert,
Then we go in formulas.
then formulas.
Yes.
Formulas, mine now is for equation, but formula does something else and is under tables.
Okay.
Have you tried it and you have got it?
No, I did not try, but it's like while in equations or symbols, there is a percentage there.
No, that is when you are dealing with equations. You mean this?
I can't recall where.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I'm saying, Master.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. Do you mean this kind of thing?
Yes, Master, that one. Yes.
You mean that?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, that one can also work, but that one is for equations.
Okay.
Any other question? So are you asking, oh, your network is breaking? Seems someone wants to ask a question, but the network is not clear. Maybe you type in the chat room.
Master, and another thing, they have been telling us to put the references and the document in APA, but most of the people they get confused. But most of the times, me, I use a shortcut. I don't know if there is any other way you can help us.
Which shortcut do you use?
Control T.
Control T.
Yes. You highlight the one that you want to put in APA, then you press Control T.
If it works, what is the problem with it?
Until other people, they don't know. And then I also was requesting if there is any other
You
way
can
for
go to
us.
references. You can go to references. Okay.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
I am on references.
Yes.
Then under references, you have the style. You see APA.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
So that is why you choose the styling you want. There are different
Oh,
styles. There's Harvard, there's what, and so on. There's IEEE. But what we need is APA.
okay,
So
master.
so you can.
Yes. Most of the people have been trying it, and they don't know where to find it. But me just knowing the shortcut, I just press the shortcut, but without knowing any other way to find it.
So now you have seen it.
Yes,
So
master. Thank
as you can see up there, I've chosen APA. Now you can
you.
see when you choose, say, for example, bibliography, the APA can help you to create it.
Okay, master.
That is if you inserted your references very well in your work, okay, using APA style. Okay. So
Okay.
you use the insert citation, then you go to source. So you add the source, and after adding the source, the computer will go on capturing it, capturing it, capturing it. Then at the end of the day, when you call for the references, now here it is saying they are no because I didn't put any. But when
Yes.
you choose APA style, it is going to go to your references and it's going to pick the APA style and it is going to insert it in your work using that style.
Okay, master.
Any other question?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine. Sir, you have talked about before deleting to make sure you have a backup. Will you kindly take us through how we can back up our information, our data? Thank you.
So backup is simple, means that file which you have created or that book, save it somewhere else such that you have another copy. As simple as that. Okay. Have I answered you? It means,
Yes, sir.
remember we did copying files. You remember file management? We said you can copy a file and you save a copy of it in another place. So that is what we mean by backup. You get that file, copy it, and put it in another place. Now, someone wants me to take you to mail merge. Mail merge. Mail merge has two steps. The first step is to create a table. For example, you can create a table in Excel or you can create a table in Microsoft Word. Either way. You can create it in Excel or you can create it in Microsoft Word. But when you create a table, hey, who's coughing? You remove your mic.
Mute.
So you can create a table. Let me make this one smaller. So you can create a simple table like that. Then you can put the names, address, then telephone. Okay, Musoke, Peter, Kampala. That is the telephone number. Then Hussein, Masaka. That is the telephone number. That is Kamwenge. Then you put a telephone number. Put a telephone number. So after that, let me delete this column because I don't need it. So after that, now you are going to save this table, but you make sure where you save it, you don't forget where you have saved it, okay? Because you'll use it later. So I'm going to save this table. Where can I save it? Let me save it at a desktop, and I'm going to call it contact. So I save it as contact. So after that, you close it, okay? So I'm going to close it. Then you open a new file. You open a new file.
We are not seeing your screen.
Oh, sorry. You can see the screen now.
Yes.
So you open a new file. Then in that new file, you are now going to start typing your letter. Okay. So I'm going to type whatever I want to type. If it is a letter, let me just use this. So I assume that is the letter I want to send to all those people. But this is where I want to put their addresses. That is where I want. Now I want each person to get this letter, but when it is talking, his or her name. Okay. Say I want to say dear. Now this name here, dear, may be Musoke. Remember, I put Musoke and so on. So that's why the mail merge now is going to come in. Okay. So I come to mailings. Under mailings, I'll click either I go to start mail merge, that is a long process. I can go to start mail merge, letters and so on, but the quickest route is go to select recipients. Okay, so I can type a new list, but I can use an existing list. Existing list is the other file which we created. So I'll go to use an existing list. So I'll look for, remember where you saved your list. So I look for my list. I put it on desktop and I called it contact. So then I'm going to click OK. So mail merge is going to recognize it. So when it recognizes it, then I'll begin with the address block. Address block is up here. Then I'll click on the address block. So it goes to my mail merge and it chooses the address. So I'll click OK. If what I see here, for example, is going to bring Musoke, Peter, as the name, and the address is Kampala. Okay. So I'll click OK. Now, if I need also a telephone number of this person, I'll insert a merge field. And merge field, remember, I have the fields which I have the name, I have address, I have a telephone number. So I'm going to put the telephone number there as well. Now here the name, I want it to say exactly the name which is up there of that person. If it is Musoke, it says Musoke. If it is Chitio, it says Chitio. So I'll say dear, then I'll come to insert a field, then I choose the name. So I'm ready to go now. If I want to check whether my merge has worked, I can come here to preview results. So as you see, the first person was Musoke. Musoke Peter, Kampala, that is the telephone number, dear Musoke. If I check the second person, it changes to say Nchanjo Masaka, telephone number. I check the third person. As you see, it picks the name and puts the name here. Okay? So if I'm okay with it, then I can say finish mail merge. But under finishing, I can choose to print the mail merge. So if I say print, even if there are 100 letters, each letter is going to come up with its own unique name. The one of Musoke will be talking of Musoke and where he stays and his telephone number. Okay? If I want to send it as an email, I'll click on send mail. Now send mail, that means I put email addresses. If I'm going to use send mail, it means I have to go back to my columns there and I put a column of email addresses. So the moment I say send mail, it will just pick those email addresses and it will send exactly to that email attached to. If the email for Chitio Pauline, again, it will choose that email attached to Chitio Pauline and will send. But Chitio also, we think, is the only one who has got the email, yet it has gone to everybody. Same applies to the letters. So that is mail merge. Is it okay?
No, we've not yet understand.
It's what? There is a lady who was saying something I did not pick.
Sorry, sir, this is Bridget. I tried mine, but when I tried to tap in the other one with the data, the computer says the Word application can't access the document.
Yeah, it's because you have to be very careful of the name of the file. Okay? You have to be very careful. You have to be very.
You told us that the data we save, that the document we save it as data, and that's what I did. And when I'm trying to convert to the mail merge, the Word application says the Word is unable to be opened.
Then there is a problem. There is a problem. But if you follow the steps as I have done them, if you come to select recipients, then you use an existing list. But was it closed? If it's not closed, it will not allow. Remember, I said you have to close it. Did you close it?
No.
Yeah, that's a problem. If you don't close it, it will not allow.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to first close it. If it's not closed, it will not allow. You can also use Excel file. Now that I've taught you Excel, you can also create a table in Excel. It will also work. But it has to be closed. If it's not closed, it will not allow. Maybe that's a mistake you made. You didn't close it.
Okay.
Any other question? Someone is put in the chat room. I don't know what he has put. Sir, I have a problem with mail merge. Good morning, sir. The question wanted us to use Microsoft Word. Is it okay if someone used Excel instead? Yeah, it is okay. As long as you do mail merge. There I said Microsoft Word because I had not yet taught Excel. But now that we have started on Excel, you can also use Excel. It will also work. Either way, it works. So if there's no more questions, I think we can call it a day. Hope everything is okay, is clear now. Yes?
For me, I'm begging for you to repeat for me the other trick of 400 degrees.
400 degrees.
Yeah.
So we said you just type 400 or 40 degrees.
Yes, anything.
Okay, so we said, let me enlarge this. We said you first type 400, then you select that, then you go to the Home tab, then you use the Superscript button. However, you can also use the Insert, but that is for equations. You can go through Insert equations, but it's a wrong journey. Insert, you go to equations, So under equations, then you have that. Then you select that, which is a long journey. But so that one also works.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Someone else was asking. I had a lady asking.
Mr. Kalma, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm late, but I need some help on page numbering. The first page to be different from the second one and the third. How do we do that? Because when I tried to change the first page to Roman numerals, those stuff changes.
You use sections. Did I teach you sections?
No.
Master.
No. Oh, you have forgotten.
Yes.
I don't remember.
You taught us.
I taught sections. You use sections. We said, now if you want a first page, now let's do like this. So if I'm on the first page and I don't want any number on the first page, what I do, you go where the first page is ending. It is ending here, okay?
Yeah.
Then there you insert a section.
Insert.
Yeah. You don't, I use the word insert, but you go to layout, okay? Under layout, you go to breaks. Then under breaks, you click next page. So there I have inserted a section. Here you will not see it, but I've inserted a section, okay? So if I don't want page numbers in that section, it will not be there, okay? Now I have created two sections, but I can also create a third section, okay? I can create a third section so that I have three sections. So I'm going to create a third section on page 5. So again, I'm going to go to insert, then section, okay? Now I'm going to insert my page numbers, okay? Now as you see, I'm going to insert in the second section. So I'll go to insert page numbers. Those ones, I want them in Roman numbers. So I'll first format to make them Roman numbers. Then I'm going to click to start at 1. Then I'm going to say OK. So I'll insert my page numbers, and they should be Roman numbers on the bottom of the page. Okay. So I have them as Roman numbers. Okay. But now you see the first section is not Roman numbers. Okay. It is 1. So this first section then the other so the Roman numbers end there. Then this one is a numeric numbers, but begins at 5. But I want it to begin at 1. I don't know that person what is discussing. Oh, I didn't choose the right thing. So that one begins also at 1. Okay, any other question? There, so that one you use sections, eh?
Okay, sir, thank you.
But you shouldn't be lazy people. If you want to learn how to insert page numbers on different pages. Just go to Google and put there, inserting page, and you put it there, they will bring for you. Don't be lazy everything to wait for the lecturer. Okay? Just go to Google and say, sorry?
Right.
You try YouTube. Yeah, even YouTube. You should, let me tell you people, IT people, if you want to benefit as an IT person, okay? Yesterday, it was Friday, we had a cyber with the VC, and the VC clearly said it. He said in class, they will give you, at most in class, you are going to be given 50, okay? He said the rest, you have to search by your own. If you are going to be a good IT person, in a class, we can never give you 100%. So always, you make Google your friend, make YouTube your friend. When you get stuck, straight away go to Google and say, I want to put page numbers on different pages. How is it done? I don't want the first page, I don't want a page number on the first page. Google will always be ready to assist you. Most of us, if the things we know, that's how we have learned them. We have not gone to class. In class, you are just going to get something little. Okay? Yes? Okay, any other question?
Section.
Any other question? Or you can say everything is okay.
Someone is asking in the comment section.
I'm not seeing anything in the comment section. Says excuse. About PowerPoint. PowerPoint work didn't specify how to save the work. It is the same way to save the work. The same as you save in Microsoft Word, the same way you save in PowerPoint. So have some students already submitted the work on your email? You do yours, you didn't come to study for other students. If you have finished, you submit your work. You didn't come to study for anyone. Don't mind about other students. Yes, anything else?
I think we should call it a day.
We should do what? We can call it a day?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay. Have a nice Sunday.
Thank
Okay,
you,
you
Master.
too.
Me too, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.